everyone see that?
Yep.
Yep, sweet. So yeah, my name is Isaac, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about finishing off the semester and just making sure your grades are intact. Now, if you're a parent and you're wondering like how you can check your students' grades, or if you know your students' grades but you can't, or you don't know how to improve them, I'll be giving a quick solution on 2 platforms on how to improve that. Now, I know that you guys have probably heard of these. These are just Home Access Center and Google Classroom. Okay. So this slide just pretty much talks about how unpredictable this year has been. I hear a lot of students talking about they don't know where an assignment might have come from or why their grade is the way they are. I know like with how bad everything has been, assignments could have accumulated behind us and caused classes to not go as well as we would have hoped for. But now we're kind of in a crunch time. The semester is almost ending, so we need to be, aware of where we need to put our efforts. We need to make a big comeback on our grades this semester. And that looks different for everybody, but I'm just going to give these 2 tools to help apply to everybody. The first one, like I said, is Home Access Center. How Home Access Center works is, or what it's for is mainly to show what grades in these classes are. It does show assignments and what the grades in each assignment is, but mainly it's just to show the grades. So if you're wondering what your grades are like or what your student grades are like, all you got to do is just log into Home Access Center. If you don't have an account, you can just call downtown, I believe, and they'll set you up for each student that you have. If you have multiple, they'll give you one for each one. But yeah, as soon as you log in, it's gonna show a summary of your students' grades, and that kind of looks like this, okay? And that's just in the home page. So you can look at the classes, look at the grades, and kind of identify which classes are looking too good. Now, with it being so close to the end of the semester, what we want to do is focus on classes that are closer to the 60% mark, because if we focus on classes that are lower, we might run out of time, we might waste our efforts. So we want to maximize our impact. So if you identify classes that are closer to that 60% mark, completing those assignments and also with the final, you have a good chance or a higher chance of passing that class. So that's that for Home Access Center. Now we're going to go into Google Classroom. And when you've identified the class, you want to go into Google Classroom. I've just picked the English class, but this rule applies to every single class that you encounter. So what you want to do is at the top, you're going to see this classwork that's highlighted in red. If you go ahead and click that, it's going to bring you to this page right here. And now what this is on the left, you have all the dates and all the assignments broken down by weeks. But what we want to do is click onto the View Your Work tab right here. And when you click that, it's going to bring up all the assignments. It's going to have a mixture of the assigned assignments, the ones that are past due, the ones that are missing. But because we want to tackle the ones that are just missing, we're going to go ahead and click on this Missing tab right here. After clicking on that, it's just going to bring up all your missing work. So your student could literally sit on a Saturday for 4 hours and just knock all these out. A lot of students have been doing it over break and they come back. Before we left, they have 3 Fs, they come back and they have 0 Fs just from simply going to each class and just knocking these out. So yeah, that's just 2 tips or 2 platforms you can use with the short time we have before the semester ends to just tackle all your missing work. So along the way, I have included this screenshot because it applies for all classes. Just go ahead if you want and just take a screenshot of this, and so that you have a picture or representation whenever you're ready to tackle those assignments. And you might have questions along the way. You might be doing assignments, but you're not seeing results, or you might just need to get in touch with teachers. If you're not hearing anything back from the teachers, please reach out to your academy's liaison, and we will get you connected with your teachers. So we are here to help, and yeah, I'm going to pass it over to Mr. Brooks, I believe.